Right. So, this square here is vital. Let's pop an unprotected worker down onto it. You may think that's a bit silly, and you'd be right. I'm also going to bring a crossbowman down here. Am I? No, because he could get wounded from the city. Okay. Everybody else, wait, hold your breath, you heal. In theory, this crossbowman will find this worker too much to resist. Hasn't. That's annoying.
It is a newspaper's duty to print the news.
If it hadn't been able to resist... Okay, who can fire on what? I'm actually okay with Catholicism coming in there. If the unit moves out of that city, I can fire with that, and then finish it off with a musket. Which would greatly reduce the ability of this city to defend itself. And I could just rinse and repeat for each of these units, but it hasn't taken the bait. Right, I need a road there so I can set up and fire in one go. I am definitely going to take the medic promotion there. And there. Get a few medics around and your sieges become a lot easier. I'm going to leave that there, maybe he'll fall for it next time. Where can that go? There. Well, I didn't get a message, so I guess somebody else did it first. Yeah, taking that. You gonna finish him off with the trebuchet? Yeah. He's not quite finished off. Good, good. Okay, Korea has discovered every civilization in the world. That means I default to be the host of the World Conference. Not quite sure who was the final one to be discovered, but there you go. Does that mean I can now buy a building with faith? What's happened here? Where's the build menu? Mosque, I need 138 more faith for that. Got some other useful stuff available, but this war is now just dragging on. It's starting to get to be a bit of a pain, if I'm honest. Although now we're starting to make some serious damage. Happiness is okay. Ironworks we want in our capital. I'm going to go for another cannon. And I want to go down to there. Earning scientists faster is great, but long term, and the one underneath it gives me a permanent boost from both all my science buildings and from trading posts. So let's take a look at resolutions. Embargo city-states. It's not that useful. They can just trade with other people. That can financially hurt a civ. They'll hate you for it. Other people might hate you for it. They might like you for it. This one I've never used because luxuries are always useful to me for my happiness. Standing army tax is useful if you're facing like huge armies. Not on higher difficulties because the AI has just got so much gold. Scholars in residence. Anything that's been discovered, other civs get 20% more quickly. I'm looking at a science victory because I'm playing career. I don't want them to have that. World's Fair grants culture, which is actually it's a good all-round thing. But you have to be careful if you've got a civ that is going for a culture victory. If they beat you to it, it's a bit difficult. Ditto. That's going to be good for you if you're wonder whoring, as they call it, building lots of wonders. I mean, you're never going to work more than 2 or 3 natural wonders, so that's really not great. +5 culture. World religion, you're never going to get agreement on that unless you're like massively dominant. I'd be quite interested in that. The Inca, interestingly, the Inca seem to be focused on culture, which I'm suspecting because of their large borders for the number of cities they have. Decreases generation of great scientists, though, which hurts me. More great scientists, less great writers. That benefits me. To annoy the Inca, I'm already at war with them. It'll annoy Songhai. They're on the same continent as me. Shouldn't be too difficult. It's almost on this difficulty setting. It's almost always possible to win World's Fair. So that's usually what I go for. But I'm worried because I'm in this war, and I'm using up a lot of production in this war. I've got to get rid of the Inca. They're going for a cultural victory. They're right on my doorstep. They have to die. So I'm going to go with sciences funding and risk annoying what's it civ over there. And I need 138, just 10 turns away. Rough terrain, rough terrain. And let's move it down to start to get into the fray. Promote a unit. Rough terrain, and again move it down so we can start to get into the fray. Leaving that worker there, never know. It might be worth starting to consider ground assaults. They do, look at that, massive cost to my musketmen for almost no gain on the city. So it's almost never worth breaking a city with ground troops after the very, very, very early game when you do get some for some civs, you get some very specialist ground assault troops. And of course, very poorly defended cities. Okay, so the musketman appears to have drawn some fire off the crossbowman, which is good. I want to start taking that out because it's annoying. Really ought to pull that back. It's only got 60 HP. But I could do some real damage to that trebuchet. I'm going to play safe rather than sorry. Doing this will swap positions, moves that out of range. Why are you only... It's still suffering the movement penalty from the Great War, even though it's a gunpowder unit. Didn't expect that. I'm going to move that musketman down there so I can start attacking these and taking them out. And this cannon can now hit there. So can that crossbowman. Let's bring that musketman down there to finish off that composite bowman. And we want this cannon to be on that hill, so let's bring it down there. Just fortify that worker, it's got nothing to do. Come on, come and take my worker. He's just there. You can kidnap him. Okay, well, can we give you anything to make you happy? How about open borders? I really don't want him to be annoyed with me, but I've got nothing that I can give him other than luxury resources, which decrease my happiness and thus decrease my culture gains. Looks like that musketman might just not make it. Oops. It was that one that did for it. I forgot that it came in range of 5 separate strikes. Right, let's get rid of that. I'm loath to move a musketman down into the exact same position. Let's see how much we can knock this city down by. I'm going to do that to bring both of these to bear. I'm not too bothered about losing crossbowmen now. And then next time that can have a go at that. Where can I move that to be out of range? I can. Let's get you healing. You're still there as bait. No further orders for you. They still got barb camps on this continent. What are they doing? I would prefer spices, baby, if you can. Good. Very good. Okay, so the musketman who took out the composite archer is now a target. Should be able to move him back out to safety. even up be one tile at a time. Another great writer, jolly good. Let's just take out that barbarian. Okay, the war is going pretty well, so I'm going to go in for the ironworks. "25% generation of great people in all cities." Let's get it if we can. We're not working many ocean resources. Although I'm going for science fiction, I have hobbled or proposed to hobble culture. It's still good to generate it for those social policies. Okay, so unit promotion. Defense against range attacks seems like a really good one to have in this situation. It's already a medic, and medic 2 might also be useful, but stuff which is getting hit is almost getting taken out completely, so I don't know, but I could put it next to this cannon and maybe that would help to heal. I'm going to go with the medic, start to pull it back. Let's see how much we can bring this down by. Attack them as well. Okay, so another couple of turns should be good enough to see that off. What can hit that cannon? Only that city, but that city could possibly take it out. I don't know if it there, that could get hit by that city, so I'll move it there. It's very clear that nothing is going to be tempted to come and take this worker, so is there anything productive that worker could be doing? Yes. What about this worker? Not really. Ooh, can improve that iron resource. We don't really need iron at this stage in the game, but it's always tradable. Cannon open and open. Right. Okay, time to check in with our culture again. Different eras and civilization. We've got industrial, we've got Renaissance, we've got medieval. And we can only swap for medieval, so this column actually writing, so not worth doing that. They're doing some pretty significant damage to that musketman.
There never was a good knife made.
But I'm going to be doing some pretty significant damage to them. And to this city. That's not good enough. It would wipe out my musketman. Let's get him somewhere he can heal. It's interesting. It would hurt my musketman, but that musketman combined with this musketman could probably take it next time after the range attacks have gone in without risking another turn. Worst case scenario is this gets hit by the city, the composite bowman and the trebuchet, which could take it out. While I'm thinking about that, let me get some free experience points just by launching a volley at a worker. If it goes another turn, that's fine. Defensive buildings in all cities are 25% more effective. We are on a map with Zulus and Montezuma. It's a world wonder as well. I'm just going to go for that. I think I've got enough military units now to win this war. Where can this one go down to? It can go down to there. Next turn it can fire. And that definitely means this can come down here in preparation for taking that. I'm just exploring around. Right, you can heal. You are out of range, aren't you? Yes, very good. You, where should you go? Well, you can go down there. Yeah, we are definitely taking Cusco on the next turn. Oh, that's the galley. I've got no use for a galley, really. And no real use for workers at the moment either. Thank you for the free experience points. Ooh. It's a bit tasty. Still got 6 XP out of it in total. If this one had hit that instead of that, it might have killed it. Let that be a lesson. Instead, what happened was this one got 2 XP and this one got 6. Always focus on one unit and try to kill it if you can, because otherwise they can just pull back and heal and you've given them free XP. Promote a unit. Hey, 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 hey. Barrage times 3. Thank you very much. And I'm going to get some more XP. And the next one is going to allow me 2 strikes per turn, which will double the XP that I can get. Okay, picking units now. Hitting a city with 0 XP, with 0 strength, gives you no XP. That should get me +2, but nothing else is going to get XP for hitting that city. So, what other XP is available? This unit is weak. I'm going to swap it for that unit, and that's out of movement points. That one I can think can survive another blow from what will be then the heavily weakened unit there. That needs to heal. Well, we're just going to take the capital. Create a puppet for now. We can annex it later. Creating a puppet causes less unhappiness. That now allows us to move more freely within this area. I'm going to completely eliminate that crossbowman and get the XP. Now, the war is basically won at this point. I've taken the capital. The other cities are nothing really special. I think they were going for culture, so let's see what we've got. We've got nothing in that city, so maybe they weren't going for a culture victory after all. But we do still want to eliminate them from the game, and especially eliminate the military threat. They've still got that city. They've still got that city. As part of a peace treaty, that's their capital. As part of a treaty, I could ask for that. Then I can either puppet it, because I've got the happiness to be able to do that, or I can sack it. Either way, it removes most of their power from the game. I might even get away with asking for 2 cities, including that one. Then, I might be able to bribe Askia. Let's see if we can. What would it take for you to declare war on... Are you already at war with him? Where are you? Where are you? Oh, there you are. Come on. Declare war on Shaka, Harold, Montezuma. They must already be at war with each other. I can't see that on the interface, but if I can't get them to declare war on them, then they must already be at war. Hold on, these colours are quite similar. So that's him. And that is the Inca, okay. Having this city cut off from the rest, kind of at risk from Denmark, and there, I'm not too bothered about that. It's not going to cause me any significant problems out there. It's just a matter of, you know, where are they on science and culture? That's the question. But I'm not going to declare peace yet. I'm not going to go for peace yet because I want to get some of these units up into having better promotions. And I've been paying so much attention to the war that I've forgotten the espionage. I've gained 2 spies. Now spies can be particularly useful. Need another 73 influence to get Buenos Aires as an ally. So let's move somebody to Buenos Aires and they can work on rigging elections and making friends. It'd be interesting to know where their tech level is at. So I'm going to move this one to Gao as a spy. And if they can't steal any technology, that means I'm better than them. Okay. Right, so we've got this puppet city and all these unimproved tiles around it. The military units will probably retreat towards their own borders next turn. Do I want to improve these tiles around this puppet? Probably do. Probably do. Makes it grow. Also means I've got the Great Wall now. I think. I've got the Great Wall, the Hanging Gardens. Terracotta, well, that's a one-off bonus it gives you. Food +6. So this is a city that can grow to an impressive size. So I'm probably going to want to unpuppet it and grow it at some point. Because population means science. But that will increase the cost of my social policies. That's a trade-off. So for now it's puppeted. We'll leave it as such. And let's put a plantation there. Just checking around, see if there's any... That's an unimproved tile, but it's so far away from solar it can't be worked. That can be improved. Let's get a worker to go improve that. Okay. Iron has been improved. That jungle tile could do with a trading post on it. Double medic promotion. I'm tempted just to let it go and sit there and get bombarded and just get free promotions. That's what I'll do. Right, you can fortify until healed. And you, I don't care about, so hit delete and you are gone. Don't care about a non-ocean venturing galley. Hey, yeah, you're on my continent. Massively reduces the risk of war with you. That's brilliant. Don't you have any luxuries? No. Okay, then I'll wait to see if anybody else offers me a luxury. Ooh, that's quite a heavy hit. That tile has been acquired. So let's get a worker up there to pop on a trading post. Okay, so now we're into the game of trying to maximize our XP before we make a peace treaty. Now, crossbowmen, which have been really useful in the mid-game, upgrade to Gatling guns, which only have a range of 1. Great for defense, awful for attack. So I'm just gonna start moving these units into cities that I might want to defend in future. You know, let's get them in there as the ranged defense. We can upgrade them to Gatling guns later. It's the cannons that I want to get those bonuses, because they upgrade to artillery, and bonuses like being able to fire twice, or even better, extra range, is fantastic, because extra range means that they can just fire without any risk to themselves. That's just one dice roll away from dying, so I'm going to move him back into there and let me heal. Fortify that. Fortify that. Can upgrade. Goes up to a Lancer next. Whoa, 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 whoa. We will be needing some gold. Fortify that, heal that, heal. That's good. Open board is always good, unless you're wanting to do something like protect against missionaries or culture bombs. So, my worry is that that city might one-shot my cannon. So I want to be able to practice on something which isn't as threatening. Such as a trebuchet or a worker. Fortify. I'm just getting the outline of this continent. I do have a scout still, and since I've got open borders over here, I've put the scout to go there because if something moves into the space where it's heading for, it'll stop its movement. Putting it onto a coastal tile makes it less likely that the unit will just randomly move on to there. And I'm going to send that scout off to research the terrain over there. If this changes from a proposed science victory to a domination victory, knowing the terrain, huge advantage, and having a city on the continent, massively important. Really helps to have a city on the continent. Okay. Fortify that. Actually, I could put it down to improve the land around my new conquest, couldn't I? Yeah, let's get you down there. Okay, so they've pulled back in the direction of their new capital, which they're probably paying priority to. So probably, let's check it out with the musketman. Let's see how much damage gets done. Pop him in there as well, why not? And yeah, you know, he's not going to kill everyone, is he? Fortify, thank you. This cannon can go down there. Oh! Did you see that? That city got taken. Okay, let's add another city to that deal and see. Okay, let's take that one out. For some sugar and some horses. I mean, it's tempting. I sack that city. They're just left with the 2. That does leave me with the problem of this civilization rising. And I think, to be honest, he's done nothing, has he? I think I want the experience points for these units. I can take that city and I can puppet it. I can afford the happiness. I can accept that one as part of a peace deal and puppet it just as a buffer against these guys. Bring roads down to there, because otherwise if these guys do decide to attack later, I've got quite a wide front exposed here as things stand, and this would narrow that front quite dramatically. It's just like they would then focus on this as their first target, and I could just pump units towards that. Makes an interesting thought. An even more interesting thought is that my money is catastrophic. What can I build to change that? Okay, market and mint. Globe Theatre can wait. Go and get some more experience points. Now that this privateer has basically explored the whole of the continent, some people are going to hate me for doing this. I'm going to just let explore automatically. I can't be bothered to personally pick off every single bit of Fog of War at sea. Not going to happen. Nah, it could kill me. Just fortify. Okay. So these cannons are bringing this city down quite dramatically. So the question is, which cannon is best to get the XP? That's 38 of 60. 34 of 60. 53. So this one wants to be the one to get most of the XP. 42. Who was lower than 42? You were. So we're going to bring you down here to replace you. We want to get those units up to 60 as quickly as we can. Okay. Is there anywhere that would benefit from... I think I'm going to just start stockpiling them now. It'll be useful for popping later towards the end of the game. There goes the scout on its way to explore. See, now that's not very friendly, is it? Having a trebuchet down there, not very friendly at all. Right, let's send you down there to deal with him. Get you out of danger. Set you up and bombard. You can come down there ready for next time. I'm just bringing backup units down now, in case I need replacements. You can fortify, and just keep accepting the bombardments and dealing with them, getting XP. We've got a great general. I don't want to bring the great general down to my units, actually, because that will make them more effective. And when this hits 0, people will stop getting XP from it. So I don't want those units to be more effective. The only thing I might want to do is to steal some land. But there's nothing really great for stealing or expanding my borders. I've got pretty much everything I want around here. So I'm just going to press F and fortify that general. Might come in handy later, we shall see. There go the scouts. It's attacking my cannon. The AI is terrible at combat, so say the veterans. And moving that there, he could have moved it back into his city and protected it. He could have dealt me some damage. Instead, he moved to a place where I'm just literally going to wipe him out. Okay. 44, 37, 56. Let's prioritize the 56. And 47. If I bring him down to 0, then I can't get XP for both this one and this one next time. 47 and 59. I want that one to get XP next time. So I'm going to bring this one down to there. Bring that one down to there. I'm thinking if I bring that one down to there, then depending what's in that city, he might one-shot me. But I don't see a stationed unit there. So I'm going to risk it. I'm going to bring that one down. Bring that musketeer down as well. Reach for heal. Space for no further action. Well, I should have brought that one down there actually, because setting up takes a turn, so next time I can bring it down and then I have to set it up. Nowhere close to one-shotting me. However, this one is now dangerously low on health. Let's get that one, take that one out of range. That should be promotable next time. I'm just going to bring that down there just to be a threat and a distraction. Let's set this up. Another intriguing possibility is to just let that become the capital. Puppet both of these and leave him with the teeny tiny city. I do get warmonger penalties for taking any city, though. I'd rather just persuade him to give me that in a peace deal. After, of course, after my units have basically committed genocide by bombarding the city in the rather cynical aim of just gaining XP. Can I buy that? I can't. It'll have to wait. That can be improved though. As can that. So religion really not playing a big part in my game, as you can see on this run through. If you start on desert tiles and you get desert folklore, then religion can become really, really useful. But I don't know. I see it as a minor side quest in the game. Right. Accuracy 3. Our first triple promotion. Now that city is not going to be able to hit us again, or at least it's not going to be able to kill us. So we're just going to hit it. We are only getting, what's that, 3 XP? So we're going to have to hit it quite a few more times, but that's okay. I'm happy to sit here and hit it until I get that extra range or that double strike promotion. More than happy to do that. Under 50%, going to move that out of harm's way and tell it to heal. Is it worth it? It's a fair bit of XP, but no, it's not worth it. I'm going to pull that back and head it back up to there with the expectation of taking that city. I mean, when I look at the other civs in the game, Denmark, quite aggressive. The Songhai, they already fear us. Then we've got the Zulus and the Aztecs. I mean, we're not going to offend any peace-loving nations. They might think we're a warmonger, but to be honest, so are they. So, you know, if I was dealing with diplomacy, it might be different, but I just don't think I've got anything to lose by getting the warmonger penalty. I can take his capital, I can take that. I could even wipe them off the map. But I don't want to do that. I want to leave that up to these guys. I want these guys to wipe them off the map. Then later I'll liberate their city, bring them back to life, and they'll love me. It's as cynical as real world politics, isn't it? Just fortify. Heal. We're looking good in terms of cultural victory. Despite science being our focus, we don't really have any other cultural-based civs in the game. So we could actually switch this point and say, hey, let's go for a cultural victory. Let's have a look at how that's going. It's still too early to tell, really. Our influence is rising slowly with everybody, but the Aztecs have got a huge amount of culture they've generated, as has Songhai. So to overtake that would be quite challenging, I think. Our current tourism output is 10. Yeah, we're still in that early, people aren't doing tourism yet. That's workable. Let's do that. That's workable. Let's do that. Cargo ship, where are you headed? Anybody wanting a trading route? No. Haven't really explored city-states in this playthrough. But that's plus 11 gold, so... Ah, yeah, I'd forgotten about the gold. Really, 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 really need some gold. Really do. We conquer this city, we'll get a nice lump sum. And then as a puppet, it'll start working with the gold focus. So that might be worth doing. Sorry if you can hear my WhatsApp notifications going off. It's my ex-wife, actually. She's having some issues. Let me just check. Yeah, I'm going to pause this video and I'm going to go chat to my friend.